YouTube, what is going on? So obviously we're going to be testing out Guillotine. She is honestly, in my opinion, one of the strongest characters to come out in the game in recent time, honestly, and she's very strong. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be running a full water code team because, you know, Guillotine is able to buff the entirety of the water code, but we're primarily going to be looking at this setup right here with Dorothy and Leona, as well as Guillotine. Obviously Dorothy being very good, being able to increase damage on enemies, but Leona is going to be very good because of the fact that she is going to be able to increase the critical rate as well as the hit rate and critical damage, and then, you know, activates when the caster's roar is fully stacked. The shotgun part, that's not really going to matter, but we're going to be increasing the critical damage as well as hit rate and critical rate of all of our allies, which is going to help Guillotine a lot. And then, like I said, Dorothy is going to be helping quite a bit, and then Guillotine is just going to be doing absolute stupid amount of damage by herself. We have the other two here just for, you know, shits and giggles, honestly, but the fact that Lumilla right here, this really works for boss fights, so it's not really going to affect us, and her burst skill just affects herself, so we're not worried necessarily about that. However, Bunny Alice here, we can pull her up, is that after landing 6 hits, we're going to have HP recovery as well as the Carrot Party damage to interruption parts. Keep in mind this is only mainly for all boss battles, but, you know, able to affect all code water allies, so that's good. And then, you know, affecting everyone, increasing the burst gauge, filling speed, so very good, be able to get everything out a lot quicker. So yeah, let's go ahead and just test out and see what we're really going to be able to do damage wise with Guillotine, as she is going to be the main primary focus for this little showcase here. Now obviously, is this the best team for her? I don't necessarily know, but, you know, we're gonna just see how much damage we can do in general. So we can see the burst gauge filling up really quickly here. We'll go ahead and use Dorothy to increase just overall damage output more so than Alice. Then, you know, Leona gonna be doing the same thing, increasing our damage. And then Guillotine right here, obviously probably the best burst skill animation in the game, and just look at the damage starting to climb. We'll wait until the burst gauge is completely gone, and then we'll go ahead and check it out. So boom, we have 9 million. Oh, Lumilla, okay, girl, I see you showing out. But, you know, Guillotine doing pretty work. So that is that. Obviously Lumilla is going to be benefiting a lot because of the minigun that she is rocking, so that's not necessarily a big deal. We got level 7 right there, level 8. We'll go ahead and wait a little bit before we go ahead and activate the burst skill again with Guillotine. We are at level 9 right here. We want to wait until ideally we get to level 11, and then we can start activating everything, and almost there. Right there, max. So boom, boom, and then we'll do it again. And the damage output should be climbing quite a bit again. Ideally, you want to activate all your burst skills when Guillotine is at max. So yeah, we can see right here that she has already climbed very quickly, close to Lumilla. That's a very good indicator right there about the overall raw damage capability that she's able to provide. Down looks like a 700k damage right there, but keep in mind previously it was 5 million. The fact that we have closed that gap already is fantastic, completely honest. So we have to keep in mind long term wise for Guillotine is that you want to make sure those stacks for Hero's Gift max out. Thunderous Roar obviously from Leona, Hero's Gift from Guillotine herself, and it's just, yeah, she is honestly really busted and cracked. Lumilla right here making a little bit of an appearance, but it's not for you. Guillotine is the main star and showcase of this, and it speaks volumes with how quickly she was able to close that gap. It's just, yeah, Guillotine is just, she's her. She is that freaking good. We'll go ahead and let this run out, even though it's not necessarily a matter. So we'll do that, and we'll do Lumella. What the heck? Why not? Doesn't really benefit the whole team, but you know what? Let's see what we're able to output damage-wise. We'll let that run out and see where they are on par with one another. There we go. It is over. Let's see. Yeah, so it makes sense. Guillotine was able to use her burst, but yeah, Guillotine is definitely her.